After Avengers Endgame, the MCU officially entered a brand new era, the multiverse saga. But instead of unstoppable dominance, Phase 4 and Phase 5 gave us massive blockbusters, shocking flops, and some of the biggest box office drops in Marvel history. So today, we're breaking down every Marvel Phase 4 and Phase 5 movie by budget versus worldwide box office, and we're deciding what was a hit and what clearly wasn't. Let's start with Phase 4. Black Widow kicked things off in 2021 with a production budget of around $200 million. It made $379 million worldwide. Because it released during COVID with a Disney Plus hybrid strategy, it didn't completely bomb, but financially, it underperformed. A movie at that budget normally needs at least $500 million to feel safe. Next came Shang-Chi, made for about $150 million, and it earned $432 million globally. Considering pandemic conditions, that was actually a solid win. Not a billion-dollar hit, but definitely a moderate success. Then we had Eternals. With a budget between $200 and $236 million, it grossed $402 million worldwide. Mixed reviews and weak word of mouth hurt it badly. Financially, this one clearly underperformed. But then, everything changed. Spider-Man: No Way Home exploded with $1.92 billion worldwide on a $200 million budget. This wasn't just a hit, it was a cultural event. Easily the biggest win of the multiverse saga. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness followed with nearly $955 million worldwide against a budget that reportedly went as high as $250 million. That's a major hit, even if it didn't cross $1 billion. Thor: Love and Thunder cost about $250 million and made $760 million globally. Strong opening weekend, but heavy second week drops. Still, financially, it counts as a commercial hit. Black Panther: Wakanda Forever closed Phase 4 with $859 million worldwide on a $250 million budget. Not as massive as the first film, but still a strong global performer. Now let's move into Phase 5, and this is where things got unstable. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania reportedly cost over $200 million and made $476 million worldwide. That might sound decent, but with Marvel math, it likely needed over $550 to $600 million to break even. This one clearly underperformed. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 came in strong with $845 million worldwide on a $250 million budget. Strong reviews and word of mouth saved Phase 5 momentum. This was a major hit. Then came The Marvels. With a massive budget around $270 million, it only made $206 million worldwide. That makes it the lowest grossing MCU film ever. This wasn't just an underperformer, it was a clear box office flop. Deadpool and Wolverine completely flipped the narrative. Made for roughly $250 million, it grossed over $1.3 billion worldwide. R-rated, nostalgia-driven, and unstoppable. That's a mega blockbuster. Captain America: Brave New World finished its run with about $413 million worldwide. With an estimated budget over $250 million, it likely needed at least $600 million to break even. Not a disaster, but definitely an underperformer, especially when you compare it to Winter Soldier's $714 million or Civil War's $1.15 billion. Then we have the Fantastic Four: First Steps, which earned around $521 million worldwide on a budget estimated above $200 million. Not a billion-dollar reboot, but financially stable. A moderate success. Now when it comes to the Disney Plus shows like WandaVision, Loki, Moon Knight, Secret Invasion, and the Guardians Holiday Special, these didn't have theatrical box office numbers. Their goal was to drive streaming subscriptions, not ticket sales. Loki remains the strongest performer in terms of engagement, while some others struggled with reception. So here's the key question: how do we define a hit or flop? In Hollywood, a movie usually needs to earn 2 to 2.5 times its production budget to break even. That's because theaters keep a cut. Marketing costs can add $100 million or more, and international revenue splits reduce studio profit. So if a movie costs $250 million, it realistically needs around $600 million worldwide to feel profitable. Looking at the full picture, mega blockbusters were Spider-Man: No Way Home and Deadpool and Wolverine. Major hits include Doctor Strange 2, Wakanda Forever, and Guardians Volume 3. Moderate successes include Shang-Chi and Fantastic Four. Underperformers include Black Widow, Eternals, Ant-Man 3, and Captain America: Brave New World. And the clear flop of the multiverse saga so far is The Marvels. So is Marvel declining, or are audiences just more selective after Endgame? Phase 4 had hype, Phase 5 had volatility, and now everything depends on what Marvel does next. Which Phase 4 or Phase 5 project restored your faith in the MCU, and which one made you worry about its future? Let me know in the comments.